go. Ready, go. Okay, ready, set, go. Set, cut. Black 40. Set, go. Down. Yep, go. On the set. Cut, cut. Ready, ready. Yellow, ready, ready. Ready, set. Stand, cut. Let's go now. 33, yellow. Cut, cut. Here we go, set. Black, 90, set, cut. Come on, set, cut, go.
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Dolphins offense winners of 4 in a row now as they get going here. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their 5th-year running back. Throwing to start here is Tua. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle. It's right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
On 2nd down now. It's right. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll keep it on the ground. Right. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. Right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now a handoff up the middle. It's right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd down at 7. Now a give right side. It's right, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. Tua And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Just another standout play from the best pass rusher in football. Last season, one for the ages.
Miami's offense set and ready to go.
Ready? Let's go. Charge. Ready. Go.
They'll run on first down. Right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're working on it.
Ready. 53. Yellow. 1. Ready. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. Right. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began. And the running back, absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half.
Ready. Break. Smith. Red.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Tua. Wright's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready. 45. White. Jack left.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air. And of course,
so here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
but the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll keep it on the ground. Right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 51 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. On first down, it's right. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. It's right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a give right side. Right. He'll take this to the 46.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down. Here's Tua. And that's into the hands of Gesicki. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now a handoff up the middle. Right. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Here's Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Tagovailoa. Complete to right. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
What a finish in this one, Charles. This group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment.
Hut, hut. Come on, set. Ready, ready. Let's go. Yellow, set. Hut. On the ready. Hut, hut. Set, rep, set, hut. Here we go. Third hut, go. On the double. Ready, ready. Ready, ready, go. Ready, break, ready, go. Ready, ready. Set, go. Here we go. Set, go. Ready, five, go.
today. From Ford Field in Detroit.
The Dolphins offense set to go now in first place in the AFC East. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 23 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The Dolphins sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
They'll run on first down. It's right. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's right. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Up the middle they go. Right. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Ready. 45. Right.
On first down. Right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down. It's right. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On 2nd down, it's right. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And some room to maneuver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Facing short yardage on third down, but he was able to pick up a very sizable gain.
He certainly was, and I think that maybe they were fooled a little bit because you and I both know this is a passing league, and that's not normally a running down, and they fooled him with it. Safety had to make the play. Otherwise, he's still running, and the next thing, he runs right into the goalpost.
They'll run on first down. Right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On first down, it's right. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down now, it's right. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Right. And he is in. Touchdown. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away from Two and now on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On second down, it's right. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 137 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. On third down, right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Two and now on first down. Open man is Waddle, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Tua right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll run on first down. It's right.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Tua, a final shot before half. Wilson's got it complete.
And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute, but first let's...
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern.
On second down now. It's right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Right. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Room here to run. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 18. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Up the middle they go. Right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Alec Ingold, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's closing in on 200 yards on the ground with the fourth quarter still to come. We're in the third.
Ready, mark 40. Ready, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Man, 220 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? Five defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing, offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Right. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On second down, it's right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. On second down now, it's right. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Tua going to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up.
Miami set to take over.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, it's right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Tua. It's brought in by Wilson. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown. Cedric Wilson, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Dolphins strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to. And out come the Dolphins now. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Right?
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field.
Ready. 32.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
This will be stopped about 2 yards. Second and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Right. A little juke. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now a handoff up the middle. Right. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, David.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for Miami, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears.
All right, you're getting somewhere. A big game or two here could get some people talking. I'll let you later.
Oh, hey, I'm glad I ran into you. I know you got a lot going on today, but I want to talk to you really quick.
Yeah, what's up, Andy?
Look, by just about any individual measure, this season has been an amazing success for you. We brought you in, we asked you to prove it, and you have proven that you can be a star. The fans love you, the entire organization loves what you're doing on the field. It's been great.
Nah, I'm happy to hear it. I'm glad everyone's seen the work I've been putting in.
Seriously, you keep this up, and there's no reason why you can't be a franchise cornerstone for years to come. I hope when you're signing another deal in the offseason, you'll be making this your home long term.
I can't even begin to explain how much that means to me. I mean, from day one when I came in here, I was welcomed and given an opportunity to shine like never before.
And look, you made the most of it. You keep it up, all right?
It's what I do.
Bruh, I'm not a big movie guy, but I'm loving this film. This is Clinic Tape.
Thanks, Coach. It all starts here. I'm not skipping any steps. I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
That's right. You're playing like a superstar. That's what the film is telling me. But the rest of the league, they're gonna take notice too. So you're gonna be a marked man moving forward. Hey, it's easier to get to the top than it is to stay at the top.
I'm ready for it, Coach.
I don't doubt it. Look, you've taken your game up a whole nother level since we met for the first time during camp. And I know there's another level you can get to. So what do you think? You up for it?
I'm up for the challenge. Let's watch another one.
today. From Soldier Field in Chicago.
The Dolphins offense about set to take over here. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back,
as he continues to run the ball really as effectively as anyone in the league.
Yeah, I have a lot of admiration for him because right now he's up over 1,400 yards for the season. And let's face it, those numbers, they're reserved for
elite backs?
Yeah, without a doubt. No doubt about that at all. Right now, he's as elite as there can be in the NFL.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
On second down now. Right. This defense for the Bears, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.